If you are a first-time homebuyer in 2023, you should be paying attention to these things to better prepare yourself to purchase your first property. Hi, my name is Lucky Singh, CEO of LJ Mortgage Team Inc., and let's talk about those three things in details. Tip number one is that you want to save enough for your down payment and closing cost. A lot of people think that, hey, the lenders only allow me to put down 3.5%, so maybe that's all I need, but they forget the closing cost. And the closing cost comes from the seller side and the buyer side. And from the buyer side, which is you're trying to look for a property, you're going to be paying for your appraisal fees, you're going to be paying for your title insurance. So all these closing costs will be provided to you by the lender. Each lender have different fees, but they have to give you a loan estimate. So you would compare those loan estimates and see who has the best or the lowest fees for you, right? That's in your favor. So paying attention to your loan estimate will go a long way. So, you want to have that. You want to add that along with your down payment. That is the total amount that you need for the closing. Right? And the down payment, it goes towards your loan. So let's say you're purchasing a house for $500,000 and you say you want to put down 10%. That $50,000 is going towards that loan, but it's not considering your closing cost. Right? So just make sure of that. So always we recommend having at least 10% of the purchase price. So if you want to purchase a house for $500,000, have at least 10% in savings, and you might go with the FHA or conventional loan and put 3%, 3.5%, 5%, but then rest of it, you still got to think about the closing cost. And the closing cost typically should range from 3 to 5%, 3 being on the lower side. So again, you have to compare that and see, what's the best bet for you. So that's number one, saving for your down payment and your closing costs. And number two, you want to focus on is increasing your credit scores. The better the credit that you have, the better terms that you will get from any lender. So, increase your credit scores. Look at your credit report, look on Credit Karma or any other websites and see what your credit scores are now and how can you improve it. There are companies out there, you can Google it and they will assist you increase your credit scores. So the better the credit scores you have, the better terms you will get. And you want to aim for above 740. If you have a credit scores of 740 or above, most lenders consider that as elite and try to give you the best terms and the interest rates. The lower the credit score, the higher interest rates and fees they will charge you because they feel like there's more risk involved, right? The better credit score you have, the better history. They feel comfortable that you're going to repay that loan and there's no issues there. And number three is going to be you gathering your documents, right? This is for the loan officer. You want to provide these documents, prepare yourself. So what they're going to ask for is your current pay stubs, your W-2s, and your tax returns. And if you are self-employed and you've been, in the same field for at least 5 years, you only have to provide 1 year of tax returns in most cases. And if you are on a W-2, on a salary or hourly, you need to provide 2 years of tax returns. So prepare yourself, have your taxes, W-2s and pay stub ready for the loan officer. And shop around. You have to, go to different lenders and just say, hey, first I want to see how much I pre-qualify for. This is without running your credit and just see what the amounts are. And if you feel like, this is a good company that you want to work with, tell them to run your credit and get you a pre-approval. Right, so you want to have these things in order so you can start, looking for a property. And when you're looking for a property, once you know your budget and everything like that, you can go to Zillow or other websites and start searching. But we highly recommend that you start working with a realtor that's near your location, where that person can guide you to show you the properties. And you're not paying them anything in the beginning. It's only if you close a deal and they will get paid from the seller side. And all these realtors, they're waiting for, buyers like yourself that's, in the market. So you want to tell them, hey, I'm pre-qualified or I'm pre-approval, whatever the stage is. And you want to start looking for properties with them. And there's no harm in looking for properties. And this way, you know which area you want to be in, your budget, the condition, and see that how that goes, and work with their realtor, give them positive or negative feedback, just honest feedback, so this way they can better serve you, right? And again, it does not cost you anything for that. And once you're really comfortable, you find a property, then you go back to the loan officer and say, hey, I found this property now and I want to move forward. Then the loan officer will run the whole 9 yards with you and get started with the application. So I hope these tips help. If you have any questions, you can always contact us. I hope this helps. You have a good day.